Now, let me tell you the two differences between easy, normal, and hard in the beginning. First of all is this. It starts off with 1430 berries. If you're playing normal, it has the same number, but if you start off on easy, you'll have 1930. That's 500 more. The other difference between easy, hard, and normal is the population. If you're playing easy, you'll start with 7. If you're playing normal, you'll have 6 villagers. And if you're playing hard, you'll have 5 villagers, none of whom knows any building. So if we're gonna do what the tutorial asked us to do before, which is unplug this well, they try to find us a trainee builder, but instead it just kind of goes, here's a scaffold. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? Well, it's one of two ways we have right now of training villagers. If I were to put him here, he'd try to work on it, and if he succeeded, he'd gain some building skill. However, this is faster. Sure, it's not as useful, but right now he has 0 building skill and a lot of chances to fail, and as you can see, they're rushing us, so we want to try and get a builder as quick as we can. So, if he succeeds, he'll be on his way to becoming a trainee builder. Ooh, mushroom. Those disappear after about a minute, so if you see them, find a child, drag them over. This is a lot easier if you have the number keypad. You can drag them to certain areas of the map. Another way to get around the map easily is if you click here or press M, you get the overview map. This will take you to different parts of the map. What it won't do, though, is allow you to grab a villager and move them to that part of the map. Like if I were to want to fling this guy all the way back to the center of the village or to the berry bush or something, it would help if I had the number keypad and could do this, but with the map, I can't do it. So, I'd have to drag him all the way if I wanted to, but for now I just kind of want him to pick up enough driftwood so that he can get a little bit of building skill and have a chance of succeeding at this task. And you succeeded at your task, Missy. This guy's almost at the food bin. Like I said, as soon as someone's done with the task, that's a good time to pick him up and put him back at the beginning. If I had picked him up any sooner, he might have lost the berries. They would have just gone back to the bush though, but yeah, it's weird. You drop them and then they're immediately back at the bush, but yep, you be careful with those McDonald's Funhouse balls, mister. I want this guy to hurry up so that I can show you stuff. There's other keyboard commands you can do. Escape takes you to the main menu. Spacebar pauses. You can move villagers around while they're paused, but they're not really gonna do much. Yeah. As you can see, we don't have nearly enough tech points for even the cheapest technology right now, so tech points, you're gonna find out, are crucial. Ah, and she's finally a trainee scientist. Let's see, we wanted this guy to build, this guy to farm, and I have plans for this woman. Come on, you. Am I gonna have to watch you this entire time? Can't I show people what happens when I click on this Barack Obama mask? I'm sorry, that's really unfair. Alright, well. Yep, gives you tips. Looks like you need a tip, Mr. Idowu. Yes. Yes. Very much yes. If you leave a villager breeding, they're gonna go on to one woman and another, and if you have a bunch, another and another and another. This produces a lot of babies who need a lot of food, and the women will be too busy taking care of their babies getting any work done, which means you lose a lot of your labor force as well. It's gonna take a lot more time to get this beach actually clear, but that won't help us immediately. All I want him to do is just take care of the beach a couple times, just enough to get some skill. As you can see, he had to walk a few paces before he said that he was done, but really he was done as soon as he put that plank away. So that's the thing you'll notice. It might seem as though a villager is only done once it says their action is back to nothing, but villagers are actually done with things a lot sooner than they say they are. So you'll be able to use this to your advantage. Like, if I can show you here. See, now that that guy down there has done some building thing at least once, he's gonna keep doing it. It's the only life he knows. Now, watch to see if she's actually accomplishing anything right now. See, she's back to doing nothing, and nothing happened. She didn't actually accomplish anything during the time I was telling you to watch her. So you'll know that something happened when the number of tech points goes up, and when it says that she improved at research. By the way, you have to have her selected, so that in order to have it say that she improved. Yeah, like right there. So now would be the perfect time to pick her up. I don't even have to have her selected. I can either watch the tech points counter to see if anyone produced any tech points, or I can watch her. Okay. Island events, they come up and interrupt you from time to time. Some of them don't have choices, some of them do. Sometimes the ones with choices can differ from time to time. But in this one, both of these stay the same every time you get this event, so I know what the better choice is. If you tell the stranger to leave, he coughs in the guy's face and spreads some kind of illness. But if you allow him to gather samples, if you ever get that event, allow the guy to get samples. That'll get you this. See, we've got more medicine now, and we didn't have to spend a single tech point. Speaking of tech points, I think she got the tech points she needed now. And you'll watch her, she'll do this little twitch once she gets tech points again. Like, there it was. Almost a trainee builder. Come on, I want to show these people something. Let's look at some more tips while we wait. That's true, you can just gently click him with the mouse. If I were to drag him, he'd have to start all over again. Yeah, but not much. Sometimes they get enough to be considered a trainee, but that's very rare. Well, yeah, but if I were to put him in the war now... Yes, I know I interrupted him. Too much debris. That's why I'm having him clear up the beach. Eventually, the beach is going to be important.